Welcome back. When you buy a house, how important is your job and your income? Well, spoiler alert, it is very important. Joining me now is Tyler Osby, mortgage expert. Tyler, today behind garage door number 1, we are talking about income. As a mortgage lender, what are you looking at and why is it important?
Well, it's important to have because you got to pay the mortgage, right?
Right.
Yeah. So having a job, kind of important.
Yes.
There's a lot that goes into it. Like how long have you been at the job? What type of work is it? Did you recently have a gap of employment or something? All those types of things play a big role. So be very clear and detailed in that 2-year look back of your employment info.
Absolutely. And behind garage door number 2, I just wanted to let people know that mortgage lenders really look at things under what I call a monthly microscope. So explain that a little bit in terms of monthly income compared to monthly house payment.
Yeah, well, there's this not sexy term called debt to income ratio that we use a lot, right? And what they're looking at is your gross income. So before you have taxes taken out and all that, so they take that into consideration, and then what your fixed expenses are, like the things tied to a credit report, but also other obligations, like if you're paying child support or you have some kind of a collection that you're paying or that sort of thing.
Yes.
But we're really trying to determine how much house payment you can afford, and it's a very specific dollar amount.
Yes.
Not so much like a purchase price, which I think a lot of times people get mixed up on when they're getting pre-approved.
I agree. They want to know what price of a house can I qualify for, but really what we're looking at the end of the day is on a monthly basis, how much of a payment can you squeeze into your current debt load compared to how much money you're making.
Absolutely.
All right, and behind garage door number 3, this is so important to anyone out there who's getting a mortgage loan. Don't quit your job. It's happened to mortgage lenders everywhere. I know it's probably happened to you numerous times, but it seems common sense. Why is it that you really shouldn't do that if you can avoid it?
I don't think anyone just up and quits their job and doesn't have a plan, right?
Most of the time, yeah.
Most of the time. We all have those stories, but for the most part.
Right.
But the thing is people don't realize that not all income, not all jobs are created equal, right? If there's a change of how you're paid, what you're paid, they can all have a negative or positive impact on your loan approval. And oddly enough, nowadays people forget, but it's not just about making enough money, but there's such thing as in some cases making too much money for a loan, right? So the big thing is if there's going to be a change, communicate it early with your lender to determine if it's going to be a problem. And I think that's the key.
I think so too. And again, we have all had those stories of people quitting their job. It's not the end of the world. You don't want to tell somebody, hey, don't change jobs because you're going to make more money. Again, I just always go back to the bottom.
Let's just figure it out.
Figure it out. Communicate.
A plan. A plan is extremely important. Surprises lead to delays, declines, all sorts of things. None of it's good.
Agreed.
So,
all right. Tyler, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
If you would like to share what you have learned today or maybe check out some of our other HomeWise topics that we have covered, be sure to visit who13.com.